So I found myself looking around and thinking, what is this? And instead of comparing it rashly to concepts and previous knowledge, looking, just like looking and saying to myself, I'm perceiving something. I'm perceiving this, whatever this is. So, how's that working? Well, vision, for example. How does vision work? So I looked it up. It's pretty complicated. It's pretty complicated. So, light reflects off of things, goes through your pupil, and hits tissue. And this tissue creates a signal that goes to your brain. But first of all, what is tissue? What is light? What is a signal? How is it created? What is going to my brain? And what's being interpreted by my brain, and how is the brain doing that? What part of the brain? The occipital lobe. I know that. But what is an occipital lobe? That's just a name that I'm putting on things. Well, I didn't put it on, but scientists call this thing the occipital lobe. But even just more rudimentary, what is tissue? What is this tissue? It's just a vague blanket term. But anyway, now we're getting into words. We're getting into words instead of what's going on. But yeah, the vision example. So I'm just looking. So there's a lot of stuff there, and just studying the eye could take a really, really long time to know all of the questions that I've asked. Then there's hearing, there's touch, and then there's other senses. So I'm perceiving a world. I'm perceiving what's right in front of me. But see how I did that? I said, I'm perceiving a world. World, it has a lot of baggage. It has a lot of unnecessary, world. Anyway, there's a picture right in front of me, it seems. There's a picture right in front of me. Why? Why? It's basically a moment like, in a dream, like in a lucid dream, or any, perhaps when the dream becomes a lucid dream, you're in the dream and you're just doing things and you're just going about the business of the dream, and then you stop and you're just like, this is a dream. It's kind of the same thing, except I'm like, this is reality. This is something. Reality, I don't know what reality means. I don't know what reality means. That's the thing. I don't know what anything means. I have all of these concepts that I use to define other concepts. But then it just becomes this big convoluted vague thing of words defining words when I don't know the original meaning of the original concept. And I don't know what that concept represents in the physical world, and I don't know what a physical world is. So I'm just kind of sitting here realizing that I'm just sitting here, and what is what I'm seeing? How do I make sense of what I'm perceiving? I can just look at things and I can say, yeah, I always bring the cup as an example, but look, it's a red cup. I always have a red cup. Red cup. Red. You know, what is this made out of? But I could say, okay, this is made out of plastic. But I don't know what the fuck plastic is. I don't know what the fuck plastic is. I don't know how it's made. I don't know what it is. I don't know the molecular structure of it. So you see how arbitrary a word plastic is when I have no clue what it is? And I don't have a clue what any of this shit is. So that's basically the whole idea. I don't have a clue what any of this shit is. I just have a lot of words for it that are basically just me pointing at things and saying that. Just calling it something. But I don't know what the fuck it is. Alright. See ya.